Okay, this is the Newark Star Ledger, February 21st. Article by Larry Higgs for the Star Ledger. Millions of dollars recovered from bi-state toll evaders. The Port Authority Police last year issued more than 7,000 tickets to scofflaws and seized 850 vehicles. Well, let's go through this. Why did they let it get so bad? What does the Port Authority need with 850 vehicles? Why don't they just put a toll collector and have everybody pay a toll? Horrible. There's a picture of a Port Authority police officer stopping a car at the Outer Bridge crossing during a toll enforcement crackdown. Shouldn't every minute be a toll enforcement crackdown? Here we go. Article reads, if you're considering throwing away that toll bill for using Port Authority bridges and tunnels, don't. The bi-state agency's police department issued 27% more summonses to toll evaders last year, officials said. Well, that just means they've been getting away with it for any period of time, week, month, 6 months, year. Courts also awarded the agency $18 million in judgments in civil suits brought against scofflaws who owed tens of thousands of dollars in unpaid tolls. Great. Now you need to hire lawyers, you need to hire judges, you need to go to court, you need to get a claim. You don't know if you're going to get paid the claim. So they just turned it into red tape where you could have had a guy sitting there collecting the money. Port Authority Police issued 7,543 toll evasion related summonses, with more than 75% for unclear or missing license plates in 2024, officials said. Again, I'd rather have a toll gate. You could pay with an Easy Pass. There's a bar, and you got to wait for the bar to open. And I would be fine with that. I'd rather have that than people run the tolls. This represents a continuation of a trend in increased toll enforcement, with more tickets issued or suspected evaders. Well, if you let somebody go for years, that's part of the process of all this. You let people go without paying. Police issued other summonses for suspended vehicle registrations, fictitious license plates, and toll evasion. Combined with summonses issued for speeding and other offenses, the Port Authority issued nearly 17,000 summonses during toll enforcement operations in 2024. And by the way, those officers probably got a grant, so when they were issuing those summonses, they were working overtime to do it. So now you're talking about paying a police officer like at least $125 an hour to collect the same money that the toll collector could have taken in. In addition to summonses, Port Authority Police impounded 850 vehicles last year because of suspended registrations. Well, that has nothing to do with the tolls, so why didn't they not deal with that? Officers also made 90 arrests related to toll evasion, with charges including theft of service and fictitious plates. Another 106 arrests were made during toll enforcement operations for outstanding warrants, stolen vehicles, and other charges, officials said. To any toll scofflaws who think they can get away without any consequences, remember that your vehicle will end up in our impound lot. No, it won't. No, it won't. Because you let it go for months without any issue, or years. Port Authority Police Superintendent Edward Centaur said in a statement, "We will catch you and you will pay. Yeah, except for the people that are in on the inside. The stakes are higher after the Port Authority joined other toll agencies in ending cash toll collections and switching to all electric collections. That system takes a photo of the vehicle license plate and sends the owner a bill for the toll. This has prompted some drivers to employ technology reminiscent of James Bond film, including devices that flip license plates and others that lower a black cover over the plate to make it unreadable. A bill is pending in New Jersey's legislature that would increase the fine from $500 to $750 and jail time for displaying a fictitious license plate or using a flipping device to hide the plate number. Hold on. That's not where the crime is happening. It's when they run up a huge toll and someone in there deletes it out of the system and bypasses it, or just chooses never to collect it and lets it go. The bill, which passed the Assembly Public Safety and Preparedness Committee in December, also imposes a fine of up to $1,500, jail time, or both if concealing the license plate number is done during the commission of a crime. Anyone thinking about ignoring their toll bill or tacking on a fake license plate should know that our officers are ready to hold you accountable, says Kevin O'Toole, Port Authority Board of Commissioners Chairman, said in a statement. The authority also took to courts. The authority also took to court its top 10 toll scofflaws from all New Jersey and was awarded civil judgments totaling $18 million. In 2023, the evaders collected $25 million in back tolls and fees from invaders. But that means you let that much money go in the first place. This is horrific. This is just embarrassing, this article. The crackdown came after Murphy signed legislation to combat toll cheats. You created your own problem. One of the laws increased fines for the use and sale of ghost temporary tags used to avoid detection. That's a whole other scam. Another new law empowers the state transportation department to crack down on chronic scofflaws on state and bi-state toll roads and at bridges and tunnels. Somewhere there's a company that does a lot of trucking and a lot of transportation, and they came up with a system to electronically have their tolls erased, and they're criminals, and they're doing it. The state can make reciprocity agreements with neighboring states to allow the suspension of vehicle registration privileges after they rack up $500 or more in unpaid tolls and fees. So we're talking about major head honchos at different organizations speaking to each other, having meetings, traveling to offices, and getting legal contracts and passing things in public forums. This is such this is a step backward in our society. That's where we're at today.